Phone calls to the Inkster Police Department and Department of Emergency Service wasn't enough to get action.
So a worried woman contacted our call for action team and got results. Vic Faust shares her story.
Gnomes now sit on this tree stump where a 40 to 50-foot tree was standing less than a month ago. Mary Hodgkins loved the tree, but for the last few years, she says it had become an issue because of a huge branch that was literally hanging over the street.
I was afraid it would fall on someone walking down the street. We have kids who catch the school bus here. We have people who walk their dogs.
Mary began calling the city of Inkster 2 to 3 years ago, asking them to cut it down because she didn't think it was safe after it developed a maple tree disease, but she didn't get anywhere.
I called the city and they said they would come out, and they looked at it and they didn't say a whole lot.
But it was a huge storm in May that knocked that branch down further toward the street that amped up her calls to the city out of fear that it would fall.
I said, you know, it's my responsibility to let you know, but it's your responsibility to do something because the tree belongs to them. And she said, okay, she'd have them come out and look at it.
Mary says they decided not to cut it down, and she was left worrying.
I got impatient because I was getting fearful about this limb. So I called the girl and I said, you know, you have until next Wednesday to do something about this, or else I'm going to call for action.
Whether it was coincidence or not, shortly thereafter, they heard from the city.
So the next thing, my mother was sitting here and somebody from the city came and said that they would come and take it down.
And shortly after that, the tree was cut down, leaving Mary and her mother feeling more safe. The city of Inkster tells me that they do everything they can to ensure public safety, and that upon hearing that Mary wanted the tree cut down and that it had become an issue, they cut it down and hope that Mary is happy and feels safe.
It's a shame that something like that has to go this far. I mean, we're talking about public safety. It's a relief to not have to worry about it.
Vic Faust, 7 Action News.
Okay, Vic, thank you very much. Now, if you do have a consumer issue, call the Call for Action team, the number 248-827-3362. Phone lines are open Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays from 11:30 to 1:30. You can also send us your complaint on the Call for Action page on our website at WXYZ.com.